Hello and welcome to Mann's Model Moments. What I have today is how I upgraded my current camera setup to what it is at the moment. So that's using some really basic stuff that anybody could use and is suitable for basically any environment. So I'll show you what I actually did at the end, what I've actually got, how I'm recording this at the moment. But basically I'm just using this Universal 2020 aluminium extrusion channel. This is really common. You can buy it off eBay, you can buy it off aluminium extrusion stores and supplies. It's really common. It's a very common profile. This is a standard European profile, 20mm by 20mm, and it uses these little channel things that just slip in, and then you can screw into this and that just secures anything. To secure all of these together, I'm using these corner brackets. Again, very simple. All of this stuff I just got off eBay. I'll put some links in there. And it's very simple to construct. So basically you get a small Allen key screw and a washer, and basically one of these little things. What I find is when you're first putting these on, it's actually easiest to put these on started screwing, and then you can just actually slide these into the channel, position it where you want, and then it's just a matter of tightening the Allen key screw where you want it. So you've got it tight. That doesn't move. That can support a fair amount of weight. And with that you can basically construct any shape that you want in a kind of two-dimensional way anyway, using right angles. And that's all I did here. So I just made basically an A frame, just a simple 4-piece aluminium channel extrusion. I used 1 meter. So I have 2 1-meter verticals, 2 1-meter horizontals coming across, and that basically is then screwed to a wood piece in the ceiling, and that allows me to mount 2 lights, one either side here. I've got 2 soft LED lights, and then my camera in the centre. All of those are mounted using the same sort of fitting here to secure a camera flash mount adapter onto this C channel. You can just tighten that, and then just a ball and socket joint for my camera, which allows me to position my camera either straight down or at some angle if I want to compensate for any angle that I've created here, because I haven't done it absolutely 190 degrees, 100% 90 degrees. And then you can tighten it all up and it doesn't move. It's pretty solid. So that's the arrangement I've got. It's really simple. It took me a couple of hours to kind of put everything together, and then I actually just used some acoustic foam just to cover up the kind of piece on the ceiling and the wall here, just to deaden some of the reflective noise I get off here, to hopefully improve the audio quality. You may not hear that in this video, but that's what I've done going forward. Just hopefully allows me to not have to overdub a lot of what I do. So really simple construction. These pieces, I actually got 10 1-meter lengths because I'll probably use this for other projects in the future. I may extend this and do another frame over my work area rather than just this area I'm using currently. So these come out about £7.50 for a metre length. These are in halves, 50 centimetres. I actually originally put the frame on my desk as an interim before I got the roof supports, and then I basically just changed it up, mounted it to the roof, so that it's now coming down so that if I wobble this table at all, it doesn't wobble my camera setup. And I basically sprayed my table white as well, just with some rattle can and some anti-shine, some Army Painter anti-shine, just to remove any reflections that came off, just so I've got a nice base working area to be able to show stuff in the future. A little bit better than the table, which had a lot of paint and stuff on it before. before, as you can see from videos. So really quick, really simple. The whole getup, including the aluminium channel, the mounts, the ball mount, the acoustic foam, the lights, cost me less than £200, which is pretty good for a permanent, bespoke, pretty rigid setup. I can add pieces to this in the future if I want to, add more lights or add other pieces, armatures. I can secure it more to the walls and pieces if I really need to. Don't really need to do any of that, but it gives me the capacity to be able to do that in the future should I need to. So that's all I've got. Hopefully it inspires you to look at creating your own setup. Really, that's one of my intents here, is to show actually it's pretty easy to do a lot of this stuff. You just actually need to find the appropriate materials and just go for something that's suitable for your space. So let's have a look at the actual arrangement itself. You can see the full rig, the A-frame here with the two lights. You can see here at the right the mounting onto the ceiling. Here on the left the same, those 90-degree brackets just being used, screwed into the wood, which then comes off the frame of the building. You can see the second piece of the A-frame, the camera mount, going back down to the lights. Again, similar sort of mounting frames there, just on these two lights, and then onto the table. That's all for this instalment of Mann's Model Moments. Please like, subscribe and share, and I look forward to welcoming you on the next one.